are aware of what all services or domains we have in cybersecurity? Any cases? Anything? No one knows. Try it, pretending or anything like you know it right. Okay, so fine. Pen testing, right? Pretending, right? Credital, okay. TRC, right? Okay. Okay, what if I say these are just 0.1% in cybersecurity? Okay. So these are the domains we have in cybersecurity. You people are all students, like we'll be having like what to explore, where to start, right? So we'll be having, okay, we have pen testing, what courses to learn, right? Okay. This is not limited only to this, but we have more. Okay. In cybersecurity, like we can take like we have secret operations, threat hunting, vulnerability management, SOC, okay, and we have career development, secret architecture, okay, and we have application security, risk assessment, okay. All these are the domains in cybersecurity services, and we have more. Yeah. So, anyone have idea about MITRE framework? No. Okay. So let's see what are the challenges before MITRE framework and what made MITRE framework get into cybersecurity and resolve. Okay. So here I just want to give a definition about adversary. Adversary is nothing but threat actor or attacker. Okay. So limited understanding of adversary behavior is attacker behavior. So how attacker will come into organization, where does he start the attack, and what all he will be using to perform his attack and to make it successful. And challenges in red teaming, right? So red teaming, like will be simulating the attack, right? So without the attack behavior, we cannot do this threat hunting, right? And next, limited focus on post-compromise. Compromise is nothing but where any attack account got compromised, and what to do after that, right? For example, if any of our account got hacked, what will we do? First, we'll change a password, and we will change verification or member or email addresses. We'll get two-step verification. Once our attack is compromised, we'll get to know, okay, fine, we need to be secure, right? So here, that's the challenge. What to do after post-compromise? Right? And difficulty in mapping security controls to threats. So if there are any secret attacks happen, so how to map them, like where happened, like it was in firewall or WAF or maybe any other applications. Yeah. So what is MITRE attack? Yeah. So MITRE attack is nothing but we have adversarial tactics, techniques and common knowledge. So whomever we ask what is MITRE attack, we'll be just getting TTPs, tactics, techniques and procedures, right? So tactics are nothing but high-level goals of an attacker, and techniques, general methods how we can achieve that goal or attack, and the next one is procedures. So what is the procedure we follow in that technique, right? So between these we have one more, that is nothing but sub-techniques, right? In the techniques we have sub-techniques, right? For example, if you are taking credential attacks, we have brute force, password, something, all these things will be there. Yeah? So yes, it's more, it's not just, MITRE is not just TTP, yes, we have more. Yeah? So attack matrices, what we discussed is TTP and pre-attack. So before getting or making an attack successful, we need, so for example, let's take, I want to hack some Instagram account. What all we need? No need. Sorry. Username and password. Right. Email ID. Right. So we need to gather some evidences about that user. Right. Then only we can get or we can compromise that specific user. Right. That is what we are at. Right. CTID. CTID is nothing but Center for Threat Informed Defense, where this is a part of the MITRE attack, where they do work on this threats and with updating the framework. Threat actors and groups. So, threat actors are nothing but like APT groups, where these people are responsible for making attacks. For example, how many of you know what is ransomware? Okay. Who does these attacks? Individuals or groups, right? So there are n number of groups across the world. They do few people. They do attacks on the government. They do attacks on the organizations, or they do attack for self. It will be, right. So that's what we have threat actors and groups. Okay. And software. Okay. During the attack, what software they have used? Right, we'll be coming across all these in the next upcoming slides. Yeah. And sticks is nothing but the it's a language used for threat intelligence in the MITRE. Yeah. And mitigations. Right. So for the mitigations, once there is any attack, how we can mitigate it. Okay. What all recommendations we need to follow to make sure attack is mitigated or we are safe with the compromised record. Okay. And knowledge base. Next one. And we have enterprise, mobile, and ICS. Whereas MITRE framework is basically will be having three domains there: enterprise, mobile, and ICS. Yeah. So, how many of you know what is IOC? No? Indicator of compromise. Okay? So, for both of these, we have a common similarity where we will get to know what exactly the attack is, right? For IOC and TTP. Okay? So, IOCs, types of IOCs are, we have email, IP, domain, hash, and file names. Okay? For example, we take a ransomware attack. How the attack happened, from where the communication is coming, okay, from which IP or which domain. So these are the IOCs, artifacts, okay. And like the evidence of a compromise system, okay. And these TTPs are behavior based, okay. Next. Where we will get to know how the attacker performed the attack, right? Okay. So here, earlier they have discussed about this, right? Pre-attack. So before compromising any account, we need some details of it, right? Username, password, for instance, I would say. For organization, we would be requiring the host names, computer names, IPs, or their Wi-Fi passwords, right? To get into network, we will be requiring some details so that we can compromise, right? And attack, whereas once we gather all this information, so we will be developing a weapon. For example, let's take, I have an email ID of some XYZ organization. Okay, you people know about phishing mails, right? So many attacks were happening because of these phishing mails. Okay, so they send as in marketing emails like you got some offer